Hello and welcome to another Yin Yoga session. My name is Mia and I'm from Alive Wellness, and today we focus this Yin class on taming the mind and exploring our thoughts. Now, the mind as human beings can be a very confusing place. Sometimes it can be really kind and helpful, and other times it can be very confusing and angry. So today we're using this time to slow down enough to explore the mind itself. So you might need a few props today. I really do suggest bringing a blanket or a pillow for a little bit of support. If you do have blocks, amazing. If you don't, I recommend grabbing 2, 3 or 4 books. They can really help give us a little bit of height. And if you do have a strap, amazing. You can also use a belt, a scarf, or even a tea towel, but they're not essential. They're just here to help you if you need that extra support. So I'll let you grab those things now and we'll start very soon. So we're starting our session today with a little breathing exercise. So when you're ready, just close down your eyes and just find your seat, whether that's cross-legged or extending the legs. You find your 2 sit bones on the ground and lengthen your spine softly to the sky. And I invite you to close down your eyes and bring your awareness to the space in between your eyebrows, the third eye. Just take a few soft breaths here, in and out through your nose. Now, one of the most effective pranayama techniques we have to calm the mind is called Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breathing. And what this does is regulate the 2 hemispheres of the brain, brings about balance to the mind. So I invite you now to take your right hand up to your face and place the 2 peace fingers into the center of your eyebrows. We're going to take the thumb and plug the right nostril and start to breathe in through your left nostril, slow and smooth. When you get to the top, you're going to press the 4th finger on the left nostril, open the right thumb, and breathe out through the right nostril. So we do this a couple of times. We breathe in through the right now. Plug the right, open the left, breathe out through the left. Again, breathing in through the left. Close the left, open the right, breathe out through the right. One more time, inhaling through the right, plugging the right, open the left, take a breath out. Good, slowly place the right hand down onto the right knee. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils, lift the spine a little higher. Exhale, drop the shoulders down, and as you drop the shoulders, drop your chin down to your chest. Well done. Let's take a few neck rolls. As you breathe in, the right ear comes to the right shoulder, and you let your head lean heavy to the side. Good, then drop the chin back down to center. Take a beautiful slow roll now. Left ear to the left shoulder. Let the head become heavy. Drop the chin down towards the chest again now. As you breathe in, both arms fly high up to the sky. Inhale. Let the chin lift up to the sky. Now lean your head back. Point your fingers softly to the sky. Good. Hands come to your heart center. Exhale, bowing to this ancient wisdom and medicine of our Yin Yoga practice. You're going to meet me in all fours, however, rolling over the shins, taking the feet to one side, Plugging the hands underneath the shoulders now. And as you breathe in, we're just going to tip our hips to the sky, then drop the belly down to the mat, roll the shoulders back, inhale, lift the chin. One body part at a time, chin rolls towards the chest, round the upper back, draw the belly button to the sky, dip your hips down. Good. Then just the hips are going to lift first, the belly drops down, the shoulders roll back, and the chin lifts to the sky. Good. Slow and mindful. Chin drops first, shoulders roll, belly tucks, and you're going to meet me in this angry cat with the spine rounded. Let the head really rest down now and just sway very gently side to side. A beautiful pose to quiet the mind after another demanding week. Beautiful, guys. When you're ready, we're going to very gently come to all fours. This is when we're going to grab our props. So sliding either a bolster or a pillow underneath the belly. We're going to step our right foot over the bolster in between the hands, setting up for sleeping swan. Now I suggest really bringing something under your hips today. We're taking it a step further. Walk the right foot over to the left side of your mat, then drop the right knee down. Option to stay here high with the hands. You might grab your bricks or your books. Option 1 to stay high. Option 2, forearms coming onto the floor or your support and bowing the chin here. The final option, if you'd like to extend this pose a little more, placing the right forearm on the bricks or blocks, then looking over the left shoulder to see if maybe we could bend the left knee. This is where you might grab your strap or your sock, wrapping it round the back foot, and then coming to grab for that quad stretch. Some of you might be able to bring it over the shoulder. Some of you might not even need the strap. We can take a hold with the hand. So we settle into our first yin pose. A pose which makes the mind a little bit turbulent. And as we notice, the mind starts to label whether we like this pose, whether we dislike this pose. But today in this class, I invite you to just say to the mind, okay, I hear you, and then not attach to whatever the mind says. Just like a rocket ship in space detaching from its booster when it doesn't need it anymore, can you detach from those thoughts? Taking 3 last breaths here, slow and deep, sinking into the shape. Well done, everyone. Very slowly releasing that back leg, just as if you're moving through warm, sticky honey. Slowly lift the spine. We're going to tuck the back toes under, lift the hips, and however you gracefully zip that right foot back, you might need to take this bolster or pillow away. And then we come to the other side. Left foot in between the hands, walking the left foot over to the right, drop the left knee down, sink into your support. And again, You choose your option. You can stay high. If this is really good for you, you stay low on the forearms. Again, if you want to take it even further, you bend the back leg, you grab the back foot. Some of you, again, might need your strap for a little bit of guidance. We're staying here for a while. There's a famous Buddhist quote: "The mind is like water, and when it's turbulent, it's very hard to see clearly. But when it is calm, everything becomes clear." So with your last 3 breaths here, can you let the mind soften like a calm lake? Quiet and still. Beautiful. Take your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Very, very slowly releasing the bind on the back foot if that's where you are. Pressing into your front hand to lift you up. You might need to lift and tuck the back toes. You zip that left foot back of your mat. Remove the bolster or pillow for a while. And just take the hands under the shoulders, give the hips a little sway side to side. Coming into our next yin pose now, heart melting pose. We walk the hands a little bit further forward. Maybe you might just want to drop your forearms to the ground and stay here. If the shoulders allow, walking your hands forward, melting your heart down. You can bring a block or pillow underneath the head, but please don't bring the chin on the floor. Your favorite cheek might come onto the ground, and if the shoulders are tender, you may walk your hands a little wider. But come into a place where you can stay completely still for 2 minutes now. A little boy once asked his granddad, "Granddad, why do some days I feel happy and the other days I feel sad?" And the granddad replied, "Well, my boy, every human has 2 little wolves inside of them. One is a good wolf. He's happy, helpful, kind, and caring. And the other wolf is a sad wolf, angry, jealous, anxious, and stressed." And the boy asks him, "Well, Granddad, which one wins the fight?" And the granddad replies, "Whichever one you feed, my boy." Take that how you will. Take your final breath. Well done, everyone. Pressing into your elbows, coming back up to all fours slowly. We're going to take the feet round now, feet to one side, and we're going to come wide on your mat. So take the feet a little wider. You might want to bring your support. If you have some books, I really like to make a little ledge and placing your pillows or your blankets in front of you. We just start by lifting the glutes a little backwards and just resting your arms on your support. You could even have a chair or a sofa where you simply rest in your wide leg fold today. So the science behind Yin Yoga suggests that staying in these periods of stillness is medicine for the body. But not only that, staying in these periods of silence is the medicine for the mind. So for your next minute, I leave you in silence to simply rest in this magic. Take your final breath and watch it fully. Well done, everyone. Ground your sit bones down and lift your spine up. We're going to release the props now and take the blocks or bolsters away and just guide your two knees back up to your chest. Place the soles of the feet onto the ground. I'd like you to just hug the underneath of your thighs. We're going to grab the right arm underneath the gap and grab your left ankle. We're going to guide that left ankle very close to the right sit bone. Now, release the hands to the front foot, the right foot. Maybe we can pick up the right foot. You might need a little swing or so, but we're going to try and place the right foot on top of the left knee for double pigeon square pose. Now, if this is completely impossible, we take the right shin parallel to the top of your yoga mat. This is the same. Some of us might be able to grab the foot here and need a little bit support under the legs. But when you're ready, the aim is to stack the shins, and we're going to take the fold forward with the hands coming forward. And when you're ready, you bow your head down, and we lock into our next position. Slow yoga like this session, where we allow ourselves this peace and quiet, we allow ourselves to finally slow down, trains your mind, almost forces your mind to slow down. And in my opinion, to slow the mind down is harder than any workout in the gym. You can be the fittest, muscliest person in the room, but if you're going home, closing the door, and your mind is heavy, harsh, and horrible to yourself, what is the point? Sink a little deeper, take your final 3 breaths now. Beautiful, guys. Very slowly walk your hands back to your shins. Guide the right knee up. Slowly release the foot. Take your props away. Take the hands behind you. Gently windscreen wiper the knees. That's a tough one, isn't it? And unfortunately, guys, we have the other side. So when you're ready, ground the soles of the feet. This time we're taking the left arm underneath the gap. Grab the right ankle. Take the right ankle to the left glute. And maybe you'll be able to pick your left foot up and plop it straight on top. We might need a little guidance. Again, option to just bring the shins parallel to the top of your yoga mat. But when you're ready, you grab your props. You settle in, you might need a block. And we walk our hands forward again. Is your mind being kind right now? What would happen if you could soften the body and the mind now? Please allow your shoulders to not scrunch up towards your ears. Take your tongue away from the roof of the mouth. And with your next few breaths, on your exhale, can you soften a little deeper and watch what happens? Final breath. Well done, everyone. I know you want to rush, but slowly come out of your pose. Gently guide the leg off. Remove your props, and you'll be glad to know we're coming to lie down. So take the feet forward, hips forward, and just come to lie down. And I would like you to take your strap with you today. So we're coming to lie down on the mat. That should feel really nice. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Just give the hips little rocks side to side. Good. We're going to drop the left foot down to the floor now. Just interlace the fingers around the right shin so we feel a drawing down with gravity. Lengthened spine. Now today, just very briefly, we take our strap, or you just take the hands behind the hamstring, extend the right leg softly to the sky. If you do have a strap or a tea towel or anything, you hook it behind the ball of the foot, and we walk the hands as close to the foot as possible. So no bent elbows, long arms, and you draw the shoulders deep into the shoulder socket. Soften the kneecap a little on the right knee, and we stay here for 1 minute or so. Option to keep the left knee bent, or option to extend the left leg long along the ground. And begin to breathe and soften into this pose. And the shakes might come, that's okay. That means tension and suffering is releasing. Drop your belly back. Take a final breath. And then very gently release your bind, whether that's behind the leg or foot. Draw the right knee into your chest. Take the left hand outside the right knee, deep spinal twist. Option to bring a block or book under your right knee. Extend the right arm long, and maybe you're able to look to your right thumb. Again, taking that tongue away from the roof. And all I ask you here to do now is not try. Let the shape do the work for you. Take your final deep breath now. Fully expand the belly and the lungs. And then making your way back to center on the spine. Final little bit now. Drop the right foot down to the floor. Take that hamstring stretch on the other side, either interlacing the fingers. You can stay here, or you might have access to holding a strap or sock or belt round the foot. But if you do, please elongate your arms as close to the foot as possible and allow gravity to draw your hip down. Option to stay here, or option to extend the right leg long. Take your final breath here. Maybe draw the left leg closer to the left rib. And then very slowly releasing, bending that left knee, strap to the side. Take your twist the other side. Right hand guides the knee over. Maybe you're catching a pillow. Oh, my whole back just clicked there. And then releasing the left arm to the side. And again, find the anchor of your breath. However crazy the water or the current of life can get for you, breath is that anchor, that sturdy part which you can always return to. I'll leave you with 30 seconds of silence with you, your breath, and your body. Unclench the jaw, stop pressing the hand. Relax a little deeper as you take your final breath. And then when you're ready, you draw the knee back up to center. Final little squeeze of the knees, grab a hold of the shins, maybe draw the chin to your chest. Little ball around the shoulders, and when you're ready, it's our final pose. Extend the legs long, open the arms, Savasana. Shoulders roll out, palms roll out, feet roll out. And take the biggest and slowest breath you've taken all day now. And on your exhale, allow the body to sigh. Rest your head heavy into the floor. And now imagine you can soften your brain deep into the skull. And imagining your mind had an off switch now. You switch it off. And let the mind do whatever it wants to do. The longer you stay in this pose, the more calming and healing it is for your mind, body, and soul. So I leave you to stay for as long as you need. The light in me bows to the light in you wherever you are. I say namaste.